Usually as a lead-in to the trailer or the movie review, I try and say something funny. I got nothing. Absolutely nothing for this movie. Hey guys, welcome to Happywax TV. So tonight we are going to do a review on a movie that just came out on video on demand called The Drone. I did a trailer review for it, seems like forever ago really. And I'll tell you, this is classic, you know, suck you in kind of editing. You know what I mean? Because when they edited the trailer together, they made the movie look like fucking killer. You know what I mean? And I sat down and watched this movie and I really did try and like this movie, but I just could not get into it. You know, I've said this 1,000 times. Like, I have a newfound love of low budget horror movies, but I mean, it's got to be there though. It's got to get you involved somehow, and it's got to keep you motivated to watch and interested. And I just didn't find it in this movie. I knew in the first 2 minutes of this movie I wasn't gonna like it. Just even the opening scene was fucking terrible. There's this scene, I think he's called the Violator, and he kidnaps women, you know, obviously, and there's a bunch of missing women out. Anyways, they find his hideout, okay, and it's just an apartment, okay. And I knew I wasn't gonna like this movie as soon as this happened because there's 3 fucking SWAT officers out front of his door, and one of them's got those big door smashers or door smashers in his hand. Okay, so they knock on the door, they say, you know, let us in, blah, blah, blah. So they ended up having to break the door down. Okay, well, I mean, this is like a flimsy, you know, probably press and ply door, and it took them, what, 3 hits to smash the door in? And in the seconds it took, you know, to hit this door 3 times, he killed the girl, he broke all his hard drives, and he managed to hide so that he couldn't be found in this apartment with 3 SWAT officers. And then they all have guns. And then he comes, I think he came out of the closet or something like that, and he slashes one in the throat. And then he runs by another one. And like, I counted probably 10 times this guy could have got shot to death, and they didn't shoot him. Like, I was just shaking my head from the get-go, and I thought, fuck, is this what I'm in for the next hour and a half? Like, it was just silliness. And I know, you know, this movie does a good job of not taking itself too seriously, which kind of helps it along. But man, oh man, like, I wasn't expecting this. Like, this is like Sharknado territory. You know what I mean? So, and having said that, there's going to be a lot of people that are probably going to like this movie because it definitely has that Sharknado cheeseball kind of a fucking theme going here. You know what I mean? Like, it tries to be funny. I mean, the jokes miss terribly. Like, I don't even mean like a little bit. I'm talking like just fucking terrible. And I can't believe this movie had at least 2 writers on it. And I'm thinking, it took 2 people to write this fucking movie? Are you kidding me? So anyways, wow. So let me give you the lowdown here on it first. So it's directed by Jordan Rubin. And I mean, this guy's been around forever. He did a movie called Zombievers, which I thought was really cool. And then if you check out his IMDb, this guy is like, he has done episode after episode on TV shows, man. Like, he's been around. He knows what he's doing. Yeah, he's worked on Crank Yankers, Critters, the New Binge. I think it looks like he's been a writer for like 5 or 6 episodes of that. Like, just look at his fucking IMDb and you'll see this guy's been around forever, man. And then, I mean, the acting in this movie isn't too bad. Basically, the 2 main stars are John Botherton, who plays Chris, and I think he was in one of the Fast and the Furious movies. And then Alex Esso, who plays his wife, Rachel. And basically what it is Rachel's ex-boyfriend, who is this Violator guy. And this is the other thing why I didn't like this movie too, because I am not a huge fan of the Chucky movies. I just find this nonsense, and not just the Chucky movies, but there's a ton of movies out there where, you know, human beings are evil, okay, in life, and then they're holding some type of an electronic piece of equipment or a doll or something stupid, and they get hit by lightning or they die right beside it, and then their soul transfers into this you know, well, in this case, a drone or a doll or whatever. You know what I mean? It's like, Like, oh my God. So right off the hop, I knew I wasn't going to care for this movie. But anyways, so Rachel's ex-boyfriend or ex-husband is the violator. So when he finally gets shot by these cops, his body possesses this drone, and then it finds its way to Chris and Rachel's house, their new house, as they're moving in, and then all the shit kind of starts from there. So, yeah, I don't know, man. I don't even want to say too much about this. Like, again, with all my reviews, this is just my opinion, but I tried really hard to invest in this film, and I just could not do it. It seemed to get more sillier and worse as the movie went on, and I found myself looking at my watch. I played a couple video games on my phone. Like, I didn't care about these people. In fact, I wanted them to fucking die, because they're good actors and actresses. Do you know what I mean? But it couldn't save the bad writing of this movie, and it's just all over the place. And I know, like the CGI was, when it was used, wasn't the best, but it's low budget, and I'll be more than happy to give them that, because I'm all for low budget movies. I think the thing that would have saved this movie is if it was a short film. Like, God, honestly, you know what I mean? It didn't need to be an hour and 20 minutes long. Like, they could have squeezed everything that they were trying to say in here in easily 20 minutes. Like, it didn't need to be a full-length feature, and I get it, but at times it felt like it was just a bunch of friends getting together on weekends to make like almost a DUI style movie. You know what I mean? Like, boring their parents' house and their car, and one buddy's got a drone that he can fly around, and that's what it felt like. Let's make a movie, you know what I mean? Just a bunch of buddies, and we'll throw it on YouTube and see if it gets any views, because that's what it felt like to me, and that's how it felt when I was watching it. And it's a shame, really, because I really did like the trailer, or at least I think I did. I didn't go back and watch it, but I think I liked the trailer. I mean, the editing was pretty cool, but I don't know, man, the final payoff for this. And there's another scene too, like, there's so much still, I don't want to give too many spoilers, but there's a scene in this movie where the violator's brother is helping him, build himself into this super drone, you know what I mean? But before he realizes it's his brother in this drone, he's trying to shoot the drone with a gun, and he's literally like 3 feet from the drone. The drone isn't fucking moving, it's hovering in the air, and the guy's shooting his gun, saying, "Stop moving! Stop! I can't believe I can't hit it." It's fucking retarded, man. Like, it's absolutely retarded. And then poor Rex Lynn, who we all know, like, I'll put his face up on the screen. Like, we all know who he is, and he is a great. I don't know how he got into this fucking movie, but how he dies, I'm thinking, dude, like, are you hard up for work? I mean, like, what are you doing? Unless he's friends with somebody in this film and he just, in for a good laugh. And again, I could just be a big dick here. You know what I mean? Like, you guys might watch this and absolutely love it. But I don't know, man. Like, I had high hopes for this movie going in, just like I did with the movie The Farm. And then I sat there and watched it, and I was like, what the fuck is this movie? You know what I mean? Like, why is it even made? It's so bad. But again, so is Sharknado. Sharknado, the whole franchise is fucking terrible. But I mean, they're cult classics now. You know what I mean? People love those fucking movies. So maybe I'm just the odd one here, and I should just shut my mouth. But I did not care for this movie at all. I wanted to, but I didn't. To give it a rating, I don't know. They tried. I'll give it a 5. You know what I mean? Not to flunk it. I mean, trust me, I've seen a lot worse than this movie, but man, oh man, I did everything I could to invest myself in this movie, and it just didn't happen. So anyways, the movie's called The Drone. It's out now on video on demand. Please watch it, give it a shot, and see if you like it. If you can make it all the way through, come back and leave comments here and let me know what you guys think of it. I'm curious to see if you thought about it the same way I did, or maybe you fucking love it. I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong here. So anyways, let me know what you think. Movie's called The Drone, guys. And as always, stay scared.